And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at the education system that we've got at the moment. Now, as you're probably aware, CRT is being taught in schools, and as you're probably also aware, the Tories have come out strongly, I might add, against its practice and its teaching in education. Let's remember Kemi Badenoch's speech in the House of Commons. This was in October last year. Let's have a quick listen, shall we?
What we are against is the teaching of contested political ideas as if they are accepted facts. We don't do this with communism, we don't do this with socialism, we don't do it with capitalism. And I want to speak about a dangerous trend in race relations that has come far too close to home to my life. And it is the promotion of critical race theory, an ideology that sees my blackness as victimhood and their whiteness as oppression. I want to be absolutely clear. This government stands unequivocally against critical race theory.
So you heard that, unequivocally against critical race theory. Brilliant speech, wasn't it? And I will leave a link to the entire speech in the description. Go and check it out. It is a very good speech. Well, it turns out that the Tories didn't actually mean it. Oh, well, Kemi did, but the party in general and the cabinet didn't. As Nadhim Zahawi has come out, who's the education secretary, has come out and said that schools should stop teaching white privilege as fact. Should, not will stop teaching white privilege as fact. Should. Now, the reason I want to bring this to you, everyone, is because he's actually let something slip in his words. So we'll have a run through it, because it does seem that even he knows that it's illegal. Let's have a listen to this. This is what he says will happen to young pupils. They'll be inadvertently being inducted into political movements when what is required is balance. Some have argued that promoting critical race theory ideas is a breach of political neutrality laws and is a potential violation of the 1996 Education Act, which states that schools must provide a balanced representation of opposing views. They put political in there because it's political views that are being pushed at the minute, but it should mean all views, including political, obviously. I personally don't think politics has got any place whatsoever in a school, but that's my opinion. He also warned that by teaching white privilege as fact, schools may be violating the requirements of the Equalities Act of 2010. So this is what I wanted to highlight to everybody. If your kid is at school and they're coming back with CRT logic, i.e., as Kemi said, black people are victims and white people are all racist by default, it breaks the Equalities Act, and it's well within your rights, every single parent out there, to sue the school for it. Am I wrong in reading that? So he's effectively said, we're not going to do anything, but here's how you can. So not only have you got them on the Equalities Act, but you've also got them on the violation of the 1996 Education Act, which means it's got to be balanced, i.e. both sides, which we all know isn't being done at the minute. Now, the complete betrayal, in my honest opinion, is the next part. The department should issue clear guidance for schools and other department-affiliated organisations receiving grants from the department on how to deliver teachings on these complex issues in a balanced, impartial and age-appropriate way. Doesn't sound very, as Kemi said it, unequivocally against CRT, that does it? That sounds very, we're going to carry on doing it anyway. So the act of getting this out of our schools and out of our children falls on us. No surprise there, is it? But get onto this Equalities Act. Make sure you pay attention to what your children are learning, and I'll leave you with the good words of an ex-teacher. I think he's an ex-teacher. He might still be a teacher. I apologise, Calvin, if that is the case. When he says what I've been saying for quite some time. Are we ready for what his words are?
Absolutely. I put out a tweet recently saying I strongly support homeschooling if you can afford it.
There you go. I do as well. Homeschooling is a way forward, and then you can get your kids away from the indoctrination. But obviously that dependent on your circumstances. If you can, I would. And listen to this next bit.
I didn't think it was a controversial tweet, but I've received so much vitriol from teachers, and I think it's because they felt exposed. Because, you know, we know that 70% of teachers are left-leaning. We know that 80% of academics are left-leaning. That would.
There you go. Let me know your opinion on this one, everyone. Do you think this is a major backtrack? Do you think Kemi's going to be happy? He's effectively said all of her words that were brilliant words, meant for nothing, because schools can still teach it so long as they give both sides of the argument. I can't see the both sides of the argument ever being a thing, can you? But let me know your opinion. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share it out, stay sane, see you on the next one.